Oh man, sorry about it. Sorry about it. So many crazy things are going on today. Woo. Let me just tell you, I can't tell you everything that's going on, but I'll tell you one thing that's going on. One thing that's going on is I couldn't remember my password for the computer. Never mind why I had to shut down the computer in the first place. I had to shut the computer down, and I couldn't remember my password to bring the computer back up. I'm like, Fee just came in here. Are you doing the show? Yeah, I'm doing the show. I'm just taking it easy. I'm just taking it easy. I am taking it easy. So let me see if I can get this flyer up. All right, here's the flyer. Here we go. Here we go. I'll be right back. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I am the guest. No, I'm the host of Be Your Own Hero. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reach optimism. There you go, helping everyone reach optimism. And I am your host. I'm Sacred Rights, and yeah, I'm here. We're about to do this. We're about to do this. So hold on to your seatbelts. Here we go. Hey, what's up? What's up? We just come. This week. This week it's looking like it's going to be playing off the foot, playing off the shin, playing off the shin. I mean, whew. All right. Thank you, Tiffy, for the coffee. Okay, here we are. My notes ain't up. My notes didn't come up. I mean, we're just gonna play it by ear. We're just gonna play it by ear. So, I gave you the name of the show, the Be Your Own Hero Show. To Be Your Own Hero Show. And I gave you my name. I'm Sacred Rights. I am a motivational speaker, a creative, professional creative, but mainly a motivational speaker, claiming that for myself. And yeah, I don't know. Without my notes, I don't know. Let's just see how it flows. So let's see. Oh, shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and opportunity to be here and to experiment with a, a man with a stroke, getting over a stroke, and running a show at the same time. A man with a, what do you even call that? A post stroke? Yeah, post stroke. What's that word? Uh, that word that almost sounds like something else. I can't quite get it. I can't quite get it. Well, whatever. I am here to talk about. You know what? You know what? Maybe I'm not here to talk about money. Maybe I'm not here to talk about money. All right, so let me tell you where that came from. That thought came from the craziness that happened yesterday. I mean, I do this show from this exact spot every day. I do the show. The computer's charged every day, and then yesterday it just went out on me, right? And why is this happening for me? Why is this happening for me? And today not getting my notes hooked up and doing all the things. I think you know what? I think maybe I'm supposed to talk more about that feeling that I got. Or maybe I'm just supposed to own that feeling more. Like I got to a place in the part of the show yesterday where I was talking about how Rev Mel and I were talking about my tendency to talk trash about how well my show was doing. Just being terrible about it, terrible about it. And that's what I used to do in the beginning and before the incident. The incident is me having a stroke on on July 15th, July 14th, July 14th, and how I used to beat up on the show before then, and then how now after the show I tend not to do that at all. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Began not doing that at all. I was just so happy and so nervous about doing the show that I didn't give it that much energy. But she reminded me that I've been giving it negative energy, negative energy. Now, let me tell you something. Today, I would be having so much negative energy. I would be having so much negative energy. The computer went down with on Showtime. Can't remember the password. I had to look up my own password. I got to look up my password. Oh man. So the fact that I don't have the same sense of of angst about this is very cool. Very cool. And maybe that's just what I'm supposed to talk about. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me what you want to hear from. What do you want to hear from me, right? Because I'm gonna keep talking about money because that's what I prepared for. But let me know what you want to hear from me. Yeah, let me know what you want to hear from me. Maybe those things happen so that it would release me enough to offer it out to you. What do you want me to talk about? What you want me to talk about, right? So anyway, that's it. So my notes just came up. My notes just came up. So let's see what we got here. What we got here. All right. I've since covered the fact of that this is an acronym helping everyone reach optimism. I've covered the fact that oh, not I haven't said this yet. My show comes on Monday through Friday, 9:45 a.m. Eastern time. Right, do the math for your local listings. I had my stroke on July 14th, and so I'm just a little over 6 months. Just a little over 6 months. I'm still just gonna claim it for now. 6 months, and I'm still working. I'm still working on it. Oh, and I got my notes up. I can give you my word: aphasia. Aphasia. Let me tell you something. I learn this word every time, every time I do a show. I've got the definition written down, aphasia, but I keep forgetting it. I mean, what is that? What is that? I keep forgetting the same word. Oh man. Anyway, be that as it may. Be that as it may. All right. So aphasia, a language disorder that affects a person's ability to communicate. Right. So that means my issues communicating, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I did watch one of my previous episodes, not last week, not this week, not yesterday, but a couple weeks ago. I watched one of my episodes and I was like, hey, that wasn't as bad. So anyway, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. And I'm doing this with you. So if you are out there, if you're out there and you got some kind of physical um, dementia or something, if you've got some reason that you're not out there doing what you need to be doing, let me tell you, let me tell you, it was scary. It was scary for me to decide to do this, to be out here and do this every day, and to do the the what do I call it? The the computerized stuff for setting up the show is complicated. Like it's complicated. I know sometimes you're like, hey, I thought he should have set up the show a long time ago. Yeah, I should have. But it's complicated. So I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. So if you see something wrong, just know I'm learning as I go. All right. That's it. Okay. So now I don't know what to talk about now. I don't know what to talk about now. All right. All right. Well, what I should be doing is rolling my dice, but I have not been fulfilling myself on dice. I've not been filling myself. So I'm gonna give you another day to escape because I have not been able to get myself together around my dice. I will do that. When I do that, then it'll be time to do this again. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. If you got the wherewithal to do it yourself, I encourage you. I encourage you. I encourage you. All right, so I don't even know what I want to talk about now. Oh, okay. So see, all right, I got my charger ready. Let me move my cup of coffee here. I've got it ready because it did the same thing yesterday that it did today. All of a sudden, I was going at 80 some percent and just dropped to 27. So I'm keeping my eye on it. But I got it ready. I got it ready. All right. Anyway, so let's see what we want to talk about. Dave Ramsey, yeah, complete guide to making money, yeah, yeah. He's been talking about the women and yeah, I don't think I really want to talk about that. I don't think so. Oh, I will tell you one thing though. I will tell you one thing. So here we go. So Fee has been doing Ubering at night, right? And so I've been sending her things to watch at home from home, so that she can watch as she's out there on the road, right? And 17 comments. Woo. All right, so I sent her a video from Anthony O'Neill. Anthony O'Neill is a man who learned from Dave Ramsey. Here's Dave Ramsey on my phone. Um, can't quite get it. There we go. Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey. So anyway, sorry. Anthony O'Neill learned from Dave Ramsey, and he became what every teacher dreams of having, a student who just whips through it and just takes it to another level. And now Anthony O'Neill does his own thing. Well, anyway, I opened my laptop, opened my cell phone, and I was sending her something. She was talking about she's been listening to Tony Robbins while she's been working. I said, "Oh, that's great." Well, maybe I'll send her some financial something to put in her repertoire. Right? So I opened YouTube. The first thing that comes up is some video by Anthony O'Neill. I haven't watched that video. I have no idea what the video is like, but I was half asleep, and I was like, "Let me get something to her quickly." So I just sent her the video. Right? Sent to her, went back to sleep, whatever. Later on, I got a voice message back from her talking about how she's listening to the video and how much she's getting from it. And I was like, what? Like, I don't know why. I just didn't expect it to really resonate with her. And so I started listening to the video. I want you to understand clearly this is how this happened. This is how it happened. Like, there's no smoke and mirrors, right? This is how it happened. And this speaks to Reverend Mel talking about being in sync with the universe. The universe is leading, right? And so this might be mm, might be an example of how it could be appearing for you. Because, oh, God is not subtle, not subtle, but he's also not oh, a, ah, it's right there. Um, uh, there's this quote by by ooh, I'm sorry, I've done it now. I've already gone down the rabbit hole. I got to do it. So I think it was shoot, sorry. I think uh it was okay, I'm sorry. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. But it was somebody great, one of our great leaders at the time, and he was saying that God may be subtle, but he's not malicious. There we go. He may be subtle, but not malicious. That's not quite it, but it's close enough. So the point is, the point is, God trying to answer your prayer. God trying to answer your prayer is constant and continuous. He is always answering your prayer. But can you listen loud enough to hear his steps? Okay? End of sidebar. Back to the story. So that's how I found out about this video that I sent Fee. So I was like, oh, let me watch the video. I started watching it, and yo, he's talking to this woman about how she makes $1,000 per day. $1,000 per day. All right, $1,000 per day. Okay, now that's serious money. But that's not the thing, though. The thing is, I know this lady. Well, let me not overstating this. I know her from studying. I've studied this woman before, back in my pre-stroke days. Because see, there's a difference between what I remember post-stroke and what I remember pre-stroke. So basically, how it works is, how it seems to work is, I can be exposed unless I'm exposed to someone directly. I don't remember who that person is. Like I have to be exposed to you directly, and then all the things, all the thoughts, all the metaphors, all the soliloquies, everything comes running forth, right? So this is what happened. She said something about her getting out of being a teacher. So she used to be a teacher, and oh, that should appeal to a lot of people. She used to be a teacher, and she read a story about a guy who was utilizing his money, and she decided to try to do the same thing. Like instead of just leaving her money where it was, which was in IRAs, she took her money out of her IRAs and started investing just a little bit, just a little bit. And she got to the point where she made $3,000, which was more than her bonus for it was more than her salary for the year. She made more than her salary for the year a month. So I feel like I'm getting that confused. So what she got paid for a month as a teacher, she paid herself more than that by trading. Now mind you, she started small, she started very small, but she got herself up to that amount. And then she started teaching people how to trade. Now this is significant for me because I this was someone I was following and someone I was keeping up with, and I completely forgotten about her. But now discussing her has brought her back to mind, and so I am studying her now and seeing what she's offering, and seeing what she has to offer me, and what she has to offer someone in my situation, in my in my in the way that I am now, because I I've explained to you how some of my 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 aphasia, how some things affect me differently, but I look the same, right? I look the same. And so it's hard for you to impose different modes of thinking to me. And I've seen it all the time. So I've got to figure out if there's a way that I can fit in this thing and still be enough. You know? All right. So now the thing says 6 minutes. 6 minutes. So I'm going to charge my phone. I'm gonna put the phone in. I'm just going to talk to you while I'm doing this because I did prepare for this last night. And while I'm doing this, I'm telling you that I got the plug going on, and and voila, yes. All right. So I was ready this time. I was ready this time because yesterday running around here trying to find the cable was not cool. All right, so I'm plugged in. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to leave it plugged in from now on. All right, sidebar, meaning nothing. Okay, so that's what I learned. Her name is Tiffany. No, Terry. Terry. I'll get her last name for you tomorrow. Well, you know what? Maybe I can do it right now. Maybe I can do it right now. Just go ahead and be legendary with it. So let me see if I can get one try in here. Terry. Oh yeah, came right up. Came right up because I was just looking for it. So her program is called Trade and Travel. And let me see if I can make this big on the screen here. This is for people who want to trade stocks. If you're interested in trading stocks, this is how you get there. And 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 so like her environment, her leaving high school, uh, dealing with dealing with school altogether is completely going away, and she is completely full time doing what she loves, which is trade and travel. That means that she is trading and she's traveling. And I saw her on a big um, street board too, on in Times Square. In Times Square, she's currently on the billboard in Times Square. All right, so let me see this. Yeah, okay, here we go. So Terry Ijoma, trade and travel. All right, let me see if I can find a picture of her, just so you meet Terry. Okay, it's loading. Yeah, so just trying to get you current with what I'm talking about right now. There's Terry. Here's Terry. Best known for making $1,000 in a day. $1,000 in a day. $1,000 in a day. Now you don't start off with $1,000 per day. Now get that out of your mind. You've got to start off with $1 a day. And then you gradually build enough to know how to do what you need to do to make $1,000 per day. Okay? All right, now I really want to get to these comments because I got 21 comments. I really want to get to these comments, but I already see my time. My time. So let me take her out. I'm sorry I got started late, folks. I don't know what was going on. Let me try to pick one person. All right. Fatima, thank you, Fatima, for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, maybe I can do that again. Oh, wait, Linda. Okay, I see your language improvement. Yes, yes, yes. I see your language improvement. I love your willingness to share your path, including the struggles. Yeah, Yeah, the struggles are real. Struggles are real. All right, so I got those two in before I'm heading out. Before I got to cut my show off because you know that's what I got for today. That's what I got for today. All right, so keep doing, be a hero. Remember that today's oh, what's my own line? My own line. Oh, my own line. Wait. Have it written down. Now is better than perfect. No. Yes. Yes. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Ashe. And I'll see you tomorrow where we'll see what happens. All right. Later.